guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna do a story time on why I have a scar, you guys can see there, on my arm. So let's go. So I was 11 years old in grade 5 and I was walking home from school, and I'm an animal lover. Like, to this day I still am. I still pet dogs, I still adore dogs. I have a dog myself, and we're also getting a Rottweiler soon, so it doesn't change my life. But I was walking home from school, I got off the school bus and I saw a dog. It was a German Shepherd slash Rottweiler, I think it was. It was a German Shepherd mixed with something else, but I think it was a Rottweiler. If it's not, then I forget what it was. But it was a pretty big dog, so I asked to pet it, and I was like, does it bite? Because I always, like, even before that, and still to this day I do, I always ask if the dog bites, because I don't want to be, like, surprised if it bites me, you know? Yeah, okay. So I asked if it bites. She goes, no, she's the most friendliest dog ever. And so I go to pet her. My grandmother was there, actually, and I go to pet her, and I was petting her head. And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, she just started growling. Like, I couldn't hear it, but my grandmother could. It was like as quiet but loud at the same time. But it wasn't loud enough that I could hear it. And so she just started, like, growling, and I had this feeling that she was gonna, like, jump or do something, but I didn't have the intention that she was gonna bite me. So my grandmother was like, Mackenzie, and then as she got to the Z, the dog just latched onto my arm and wouldn't let go. I started crying. I just turned 11. So I started crying, and our office guy person, yeah, because we lived in an apartment building at the time, and so he called 911 and was like, hey, yeah, I wasn't there, but he just told him obviously what happened. And so the ambulance came. They got me. They put like medicine on, like, the bite actually itself to numb it, so they could, like, see if there was anything in there from the dog, like hair, just etc. And so we were going to the hospital, and as we got to the hospital, it started, like, I got this shooting pain. Like, even when it was numb, like, I got a shooting pain after that. And so I was like, ow, what the hell? Like, it was just the most disturbing pain ever. Like, I would not want to go through it again. Like, I was like, ow, what the hell? What did you do to me? Because at that time, they were, like, looking and etc. And I was like, ow, what the hell did you do to me? And they were like, what happened? We didn't do anything. I was like, I don't know, I just got this shooting pain. And so then my whole arm, like, from literally, like, right here, since it's dog bites right there, you guys can see right there, I went from here to here. My whole arm just went, like, numb. Like, I felt like someone cut off my arm, and I was like, where's my arm go? Like, I was, like, half asleep, so, like, I wasn't half asleep, but I was, like, dozing off because of the medicine. So I was like, where did my arm go, this and that. So we got in the hospital, and they checked me and this and that. They checked it out. They were like, that they were just like, we're gonna check if he has rabies or something like that. I forget what it was, but yeah, they checked if he has rabies, like, the dog, so I wouldn't get it. And so comes out the dog was healthy as anything. Just they don't even know. Like, even when a year later I asked, like, do you guys know what, like, happened? And they just, till this day, they probably still don't know why he did that, because apparently he loves kids. Like, he lives with 2 kids. So unfortunately that dog had to be put down because of the thing it did to me. So we got to the hospital, they stitched it up. I was there overnight and part of the next day, so I was there for like a day and a half, and I got released. And then a couple of days later, I started, like, I was like a really playful kid. Like, I love to be outdoors, I love to play in the mud, just not a normal kid do. So I was playing. This time it was snow. It was like winter time, so I was out in the snow playing, and I was like in a sling. Like, I had a wrap on it, and I was like all wrapped up, this and that, because of course I got it stitched up. So I just had this sharp pain again. Like, I got this sharp pain for at least a week. And so we went back to the hospital, and they unstitched me back up, and they were like, yeah, the stitches aren't helping. Like, the stitches are making it worse, because it it was like a type of stitch that like you get in your mouth and it just like dissolves. It was like that, but like it was dissolving into the bite, not like out of it. So it was like in the dog bite. So they just let it open. They wrapped it up though. So after that I was fine, but it was really horrific. Like to this day I still like dogs. So like it doesn't impact your life. Just make sure that you always be cautious. That was not the word I was trying to say. Make sure you always be like cautioned about your surroundings and the type of dog that you're petting. Not all dogs are vicious. It just depends on the owner and how they train them and what the household is like. So yeah, since you guys wanted that, I gave it to you. I love you guys so much, and I'll post more often. Love you guys.